Today we celebrate the memorial of CEcilia, Virgin and Martyr. She lived in the 3rd century, and she came from a noble family in the Roman Empire. And because she came from a noble family, she had a very privileged upbringing in the sense that she was instructed in many different ways, and especially she was talented for music. So it is said that she was a beautiful singer and also a great organist. At a very young age, only when she was 16, she married a man called Valerian. Her parents decided to give her, they arranged this wedding, but she had already made a commitment with God to be virgin. So imagine the persuasive capacity of this lady that she convinced his husband to live as virgins. And not only did she convince her husband to live as virgins, but he brought his husband into the faith. And her husband was a martyr before she was. And not only her husband, but also her brother-in-law. So once she had buried her husband and her brother-in-law, then the persecution got to her. And the story tells that this woman had such strength that the Romans first tried to suffocate her in a chamber full of gas produced by vapor, like with vapor of water. And she resisted, and they tried to behead her, and they didn't manage to behead her, but only after 3 days she died. CEcilia is depicted in iconography with 3 symbols. The symbol of a palm tree for her martyrdom, a symbol of flowers for her virginity, and also an organ for her talent for music. She is, in fact, the patron saint for musicians. So what reflection could we take for our lives from the life of CEcilia? And I would say that the fact that she's a patron saint of musicians, to me it's a beautiful reminder that not only truth and goodness are pathways to God, but also beauty is a pathway to God. The beauty of the music, the beauty of the arts, that's a way that we are meant to find God. A couple of days ago, yesterday, I came here with the pre-K kids to show them the church. And I was saying, why are churches so beautiful? Why are churches filled with art? Look at this church, it's filled with art almost every inch of the church. Why? Because churches want to reflect the beauty of God. And no matter how beautiful a church can be, it doesn't come close to the beauty of God Himself. So today that we celebrate CEcilia, let's be glad because in the Catholic Church we have such a profound patrimony of beauty. In architecture, in music, in the life of the saints. And let us remember that music is meant to be, because of its beauty, a pathway to God. A small reminder of what the beauty of God looks and hears like, how the chanting of the angels and the chanting of the saints is going on in heaven. So let us call today on the intercession of CEcilia, and let us ask her that we may also discover the beauty of God through the arts, through music, through everything good that the world and the church has to offer us.